I believe with all of my heart that under any circumstances, when a true leader shows up, things work for the best. Coming up, a raid at the Johannesburg prison has ignited a glimpse of hope to the people of South Africa in as far as correctional service department is concerned, because this department has been a victim of corruption for so many years. You will remember Busasa. This department has been a target of corruption by quite a number of ANC ministers. And thanks to the government of national unity, which seems to be turning things around. Just look at the lawlessness, corruption, and contrabands that were found during the raid in the Johannesburg prison. Check this out.
Correctional service officials conducting a raid at a correctional centre in Johannesburg. SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla has been monitoring that for us. Calvin, you have been going from cell to cell, really just getting a sense of officers looking through every corner. What are they hoping to find?
Good evening again, colleague Mpo and the viewer at home. Yes, what they are looking for contraband items that are not allowed to be inside their cells. What they did confiscate some of the television sets, I think 4 of them, and then they said these people who are staying here, they will have to come with permits, because officials are saying if you are staying here with a TV set, then you need to have a permit. As you can see, Kabi, please show some of the visuals. As you can see, these are the items that have been confiscated by the officials. You can see cell phones, you can see routers, you can see some of the cables here. You can see even a knife. Kabi, please zoom out that knife. There is a knife there. The knife is there. The police officials is speaking there. There is a silver knife, a silver knife there, and there is a spoon there, and then there are chargers that have been confiscated. Police officials are taking out SIM cards. There is a dagga here, and the chargers, cables, as Kabi is showing you some of the items. There is money here. I can't count it because they are still taking it out, but there are coins, there are banknotes. I can see 50 rands, I can see 20 rands, I can see even 100 rands. These are some of the items that have been confiscated. I can see some of the Rizlas. I have mentioned that a Rizla is a paper that is used when you want to smoke a dagga, which means inside here the inmates were smoking a dagga, because there's dagga here, there is a Rizla here. There are a lot of items here that have been confiscated. I can see also there are headphones. Kabi, there are headphones here. There is also a screwdriver here. Kabi, there is a screwdriver here that I can see, a yellow and a black screwdriver that have been confiscated. These are some of the dangerous items: a screwdriver, a sharp object, a screwdriver, a scissor, and that knife that Kabi showed you. These are some of the items that are dangerous even to other prisoners, because they use these items to stab each other, and you could ask yourself, how could all of these things get inside a prison cell? There are a lot of things the officials are even taking out. There is a USB here next to where I am. I don't know if Kabi will be able to show you. We really apologize if you see some shaky visuals there, because we are very busy. My colleague Kabi Njogweni is using a handheld, so we are moving up and down inside the Johannesburg prison. I can see they're also taking out some of the clothing. These are socks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these are socks they have confiscated. And then there is a makeup here. I can tell you that this cell where they confiscated this makeup here, I don't know how it got here because this is a male prison cell. But for now, the search is continuing. But I have to say back to you in studio, Mpho.
Very well.
Just look at those TVs, plasma screens, PlayStations, drugs, smartphones that were raided, were found in those cells. And tell me, how could those be smuggled all the way into those cells without the involvement of prison officials who were supposed to supervise and stop those contrabands from making their way to those cells? Look at the level of corruption in those prisons.
We are trying to locate the National Commissioner of the Correctional Services, but unfortunately for now we can't find him. There's a lot of police officials from SABS. I can read here, there's even police from Randburg. There are some of the things we can show you, things that have been found inside the prison. As you can see, there is a cell phone that is on, 3 or 4 cell phones. If the other one has even an alarm, which means this inmate has put an alarm to wake up in the morning or in the middle of the night. I can see some of the cell phones. Kabi will show you the yellow bucket that where the official is taking out some of the contraband or illicit material that is not supposed to be in prison. As you can see, these things are being poured out. I can see there are even chargers here. There are TV games here. There are a lot of things, even there are earphones, headphones. You can see some chargers. There is even a Caesar here as the official, you can see, is trying by all means to clear this thing out. There are earphones, there are scissors, there are chargers, there are cables, a lot of things inside this jail, this prison. I can see there is a SIM card that is there. Oh, there is even money inside here. Let me try to count it. It's more than 130 rands and some coins, which means some of the inmates had this money with him. It's not even close to 200, this amount. It's almost, yeah, there's even drugs, as you can see. Kabi, our camera person, GQ, will show you there is even some drug Intsangu, as the official is saying Intsangu is Dacha. They are opening another paper. I'm trying to get closer to it so that I can see. Sorry, as I can try to see. Yes, Kabi, it can show you. Officer, what is this? Dacha is saying Intsangu Dacha, which means they have found Dacha with 1 or 2 of the officials, which means they have found this thing inside this cell where they come from. As you can see, there is even a Rizla. A Rizla colleague is a paper that is used to, when you want to smoke Dacha, you use this paper. It's called a Rizla. So there is a Rizla. Kabi will show you that Rizla, which means some of the inmates are using that Rizla to smoke when it's their time to smoke. When they are locked, they smoke this Dacha. I can see TV games, chargers, cables, as I have mentioned. There are a lot of papers that have something that have been rolled. I don't know what is it that is inside here. It's also Dacha, or the other officials is telling me, is assisting me, saying Intsangu, which means it's Dacha. Something that they are smoking inside here. These are some of the things, colleague, that they have been discovered by officials as they are conducting this raid, and they are trying to put back some of the things that they have taken that they have seized inside this. They are taking back to the yellow bucket, as Kabi is showing you, 3 officials, 2 females and 1 male. They are busy there trying to put back everything that they have found inside that back. I'm trying to see if I forgot something that I have to mention that have been found inside this cell.
Inmates are running a fully fledged drug business inside those cells. Look at them, the access to internet, the routers that were found in there. You just tell me, how did Thabo Bester smuggled the whole body inside the cell without any one of those prison warders knowing what is happening. Do you see the level of lawlessness I'm talking about? That's why I'm saying, bravo to Mr. Piet Groenewald. Well done, sir. Whether you like Piet Groenewald or you hate him, but guys, let us be honest. We are happy about what he is doing at the Department of Correctional Service so far. Whether you like Gayton McKenzie or you hate him, but let's admit it, we are very happy with what he is doing in the Department of Art and Culture so far. We are very impressed by these two people. Love them, hate them, but so far they are on the right path. And that's what South Africa wants: service delivery. I mean, guys, we are sick and tired of hearing about pala pala this, pala pala that. We are sick and tired of hearing about Cyril and the Ruperts. People of South Africa are sick and tired of hearing about apartheid this, apartheid that. We were colonized. Hey, these are colonized. We are sick and tired of that. We just need a service delivery, whether it's done by a white man or a colored man or an Indian man. We just want a service delivery. That's it. I don't know about you. The government of national unity is doing very well so far. And it seems like it's going to surprise all of us skeptics out there. And it makes sense because the government of national unity has triggered a competition now among these ministers. Remember, none of them will like to let down their parties. So each one of them will be working very hard because we as South Africans will see now who is working and who is just talking, which is very good for us South Africans. I'm happy that Mashaba has changed his tune. Now he has joined in to this government of national unity. Because screaming on the side of the road and not doing anything for us at the end of the day, screaming about Ruperts, screaming about Pala Pala, is not gonna help the people of South Africa. People of South Africa want service delivery, whether it's done by a white man or a colored man or a black man. We just want service delivery. What do you think? Let me hear your comment below. And if it's your first time in this channel, please don't forget to subscribe.